Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Thank you to the Muslim Convert Stories channel for giving me the opportunity to hop on here to share my story with their platform. So thank you so much. Okay, so I'm going to start this with basically just a story. And right now, a bit of background on myself is I'm 17. I'm in high school. I live in USA. I live in the East Coast. And it's very, very Western world. And it's full of Christians, mainly just Christians. And I actually started my own YouTube documenting my journey from broke to millionaire. I'm an entrepreneur, and my journey with Islam and Allah itself. So feel free to check it out. It's in the description below, but that's not the main point why I'm here. So before I reverted to Islam, there's like a period of darkness. What I mean by this is like I started contemplating everything. Like, why am I here? What's even the purpose of this? Like, it just makes no sense. And then before I like found any religion, it was just like I thought that like I was constantly thinking about the afterlife was just black death, just darkness, just like lights out, that's it. And then for eternity, it was like that you only live one life. That like haunted me. I did not want that. So I remember in his story, I remember going on vacation and it was like good, right? Because I was actually like working towards my goals and was able to like go on vacation. And then I was just thinking like, but does it really matter? Because if we're just gonna be bones in 100 years, what's the point of any of it? So I was just constantly thinking about death, and it was seriously the only thing I was thinking about. So like I said before, Christianity is a giant thing around the area that I live in. So I started to look into it because everyone I knew was Christian, right? I started reading a bit of the Bible, and I got into praying like this, and I might have done it wrong, but I felt absolutely nothing. I felt like none of the prayers were answered, and it was just, I was talking to like my ceiling, and I just didn't know why. I don't know if I was doing it wrong or like I had no idea. So that just made me contemplate more. I was like, does God, Allah, does he even exist? And that was just a point that it was really bad because I had no idea what to do. It was that just feeling in the back of my head, and I was like, there's gotta be an answer, but I can't find it. But I just couldn't grasp it, if that makes any sense. So this is when I reached out to two of my friends. I'm not gonna put their names in there, but maybe if they watch this video, they're gonna know who they are. But I reached out to two of my friends who were very, very dedicated Muslims. And they just showed me like how dedicated they were to this religion, praying 5 times a day, fasting, Ramadan. I hope everyone's having a great Ramadan, by the way. It's my first one, and I actually made some videos if you want to watch that on my channel. But like avoiding drugs and much more, all these, I don't want to say strict rules, but all these rules that just keep them accountable to the religion and keeps them on a straight path. So I was like, you know what? This is great, and this is what I need religion-wise. So I started to read the Quran, and I watched channels like, I think it was One Message Foundation. I Am the Warner. I'm not sure if that's the right channel. I just watched, there's another guy named, what's his name? Ali Dawa. It was one of his videos about like debunking atheist questions. But I watched all these channels and I started reading the Quran. I was like, wait, this makes complete sense. This makes 100% sense. This is what I was missing. I was like, this is what I need. And then just a little, like to top it all off, I was asking one of my friends who were Muslims. I said, why do you do this? And he told me this. He said, if I gave you $2 billion, you would be set for the rest of your life. And you would thank me 1,000 times a day because I gave you everything. I gave you every single thing. And he said, Allah gave us life, which is the most important thing in life. Well, it is life, right? So if we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Allah, so we'd just be nothing, right? So why does no one thank him? So he only asked for thanks 5 times a day. And that made so much sense. And from that point on, I started to pray. And I just started to pray from there. Just the 5 prayers. So I wasn't a Muslim yet, but I just started to do the 5 prayers and then just get used to, the flow of the times and everything. So another thing that interested me was the brotherhood that I had no idea existed. Like Christianity, nothing similar. But I put one comment on a YouTube video, one comment asking a question about a religion and how to pray or something. I got 500 answers in like 24 hours. And they were all just welcoming and just heartwarming. They were like really, really helpful, and they're like, let me buy you Quran, let me help you, let me get in contact with you, and they just all helped me. And I had people just offered to help me with my YouTube channel. I have 2 people, and I know they're watching this video. I have 2 people that really helped me with my YouTube channel and help me edit and make thumbnails, and alhamdulillah, I thank them so much, and I wish they get everything that they asked for, inshallah. But so yeah, they helped me, and I saw this brother that I really wanted to be a part of, and it was amazing. And a lot of people I looked up to were Muslims too. Muhammad Ali, you know, I didn't grow up watching him, but I grew up watching like him box, just not in person, you know. But I grew up watching these people, and like another guy was Habib Nurmag. I'm not even gonna pronounce his last name, but the UFC fighter. And a lot of these other people that are very, very dedicated, very successful, and they're also Muslims, and I respected that so much. And then here's the thing, when I started to pray, I actually felt something. And it was nothing like, I can't even explain it to this day. It was like, if someone was there with you and like just protected you from everything, that is exactly what I felt. And it was something that I like, it completely, when I was talking about the feeling of darkness and the like, that it's just death after eternity, it's just all blackness, that's it forever. That just went away. And I had this like undeniable faith that Jannah, like that something is out there that's guiding me. And I started to reflect back on my other situations. Once again, it's all on my channel. I'm not trying to promote my channel, but legit, it's literally, I talk about this, and it's all because of Allah. It's like this, if you watch it, all the videos, it's like, that happened, like, I thought maybe it was fate. I was like, no, this happened because of Allah. He put me on this path, and this is where I'm supposed to be right now, talking to you guys. I believe that 100%, mashallah. But then after that, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I bought the Quran. Yeah, I was reading on an audiobook, but I bought the Quran. I just took the Shahada with one of my Muslim friends, and there we go. So that's it. Alhamdulillah. That's my story. Yeah, I just want to thank you all again. I mean, if you have any, like, I'm a very beginner. This happened January 4th, 2023. Yeah, so I don't know how many months, maybe like a couple, maybe 4.5. But you know, that happened pretty short while ago. So if you guys, please help me. If you guys have any help, I made the videos. If you want to comment on them on my channel, because I really do need help, and I want to improve my knowledge. So thank you guys for this, and once again, thank you so much to the channel that's letting me post this, and I appreciate all of you so much. And I'm just looking forward to everything, you know. I don't have a mosque near my house, but it's around 2 hours away. But I'm going to drive there for the final night of Ramadan, and when you break the fast and everything. So that's coming up in, I think, 3 days when I made this video. So that's it. Thank you all.